Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Mini Adventures, Episode 136, Scruff's Wild Slide. Griff and Scruff work at the waste dump in Roseworth. Both work incredibly hard to get the job done. The work is often smelly and meager, but it has its purpose to sort garbage all through the area, and they work very hard and very proudly throughout it. It was one of those days. I'm telling you, Scruff, we do good work here. Yeah, it stinks, but it doesn't really seem to bother us. You're right, Whiff, said Scruff. You're right indeed. How else can we think about it? I mean, it's just garbage. But I could use some excitement. I don't get to see much other than this waste stuff. Just some blatant excitement and all. Scruff, said Whiff. But, well, I guess every bit of excitement is there. Exactly, said Whiff. Excitement is always here. You sort the pieces of garbage. Oh, look, musky leaves, or dirty objects, or just random things that just smell horrid. Scruff didn't really get what Whiff was talking about. He looked at Whiff and thought what he was doing and just, boy. Not long afterwards, Nia came puffing into the scrapyard. Ugh, what's that smell? It's the garbage, said Scruff. You must be Nia. I am. I have your trucks. Ugh. This stuff belongs more at a dump than anything else. It is a dump, said Whiff. No wonder. The smelly grunt work you two have to do. I commend it for working a place so stinky, but doesn't it get boring after a while just sifting through old trash? Well, it doesn't really help much. The trucks don't make it laugh much. The trucks joked and joked. We'll joke with him every now and then, said the trucks. We'll joke with him. Quiet, you lot, said Scruff. Quiet. Oh. Whip and Scruff were both drinking. Yeah. I think the trucks I have here are all ready for you. Now, if I could just escort my place out of here, this place could just probably not need an engine like me. I've dealt with the stinks of Canyon. This is not how the things are supposed to work out. Yeah, I know, said Whiff. I know. Nia quickly shunted the trucks, and soon she went away. Whiff and Scruff were there to work hard. Tell Scruff, the manager, what is it? Is it? Well, you're needed somewhere, okay? You needed to go to Timoth Harbor. Timoth Harbor? Why not Brandon? It's closer. The ship is sailing from Timoth. Are you sure? Yes. Yes. Whiff will get your trucks ready. I already have trucks. No, not those ones. Whiff soon showed the trucks into Scruff's place. Good luck, said Whiff. You'll need it. Oh, boy. This is not going to go great, is it? No habla inglés? Very funny, Whiff. Very funny. Well, just bring some encouragement. Scruff soon puffed out of the waste dump and was go. He soon arrived at Dock's. Dock manager was surprised, though. Scruff, what are you doing here? Said the dock manager. I'm doing the train. Well, there's been a shake-up in the schedule. Stanley's going to take the train from here. Stanley? Yes. Stanley didn't like the smell of waste either, but he had a job to do, and that was all he needed. Stanley will take this job that the evening. You meant to bring it just to here, and he'll take it through the evening. Well, that doesn't sound bad. Stanley soon shunned the trucks away, and Scruff soon left. But after he left, something inside him just broke, and he was sending himself careening down the line at a breakneck speed. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Scruff had something going wrong in him. He was going faster and faster by the minute, and soon enough he was passing engines left and right. Whoa, what's happening? What's going on? Whoa. He was passing engines faster and faster. He ran past them like a bullet and didn't seem to stop. Somebody, stop him! Alert the nearest signalman, Mavis. And it seemed like more and more was happening. Okay? He's out of control, said Paxton. Somebody alert the nearest signalman. All trains were halted on the main line. Gordon was mildly infuriated. I can't believe I'm being stopped because of one of the tank engines on the loose. This is stupid, said Gordon. And so stupid it's... But before Gordon could finish the sentence, Scruff scraped by his tender and toes, leaving huge scrapes and even coupling them. Oh, you deceitful thing, he said. Scruff kept on running past him. He ran past sheds, ran past areas that he didn't even know about, and overall was just creating a huge havoc on the railway. I have to stop eventually. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. He was running and running faster and faster, faster than he could ever go before. Hi, Edward. Hi, Logan. Bye, Edward. Bye, Logan. What was that? Said Logan. Scruff. And it looks like he's in massive trouble, said Edward. It looks like he's on a careening crash course for disaster land. Scruff soon went out and... Hi, Nia, he said. Nia soon half passed. What, Scruff? That smelly engine from the rail stump is just... Well, he's going faster than ever. I haven't seen Scruff that fast. Neither have I, said Edward. Neither have I. He's just going on a crash course to disaster land. And I don't like this scenario at all. Scruff was running faster and faster and faster. He ran as fast as he could. He eventually saw the waste dump. The cinnamon quickly switched him on the white line. I have to stop. I have to stop, he said. Scruff was soon there. A buffer beam was on his way. He eventually was others. His wheels kept on spinning and spinning until he eventually ran out of coal. Well, that was quite the one, said Whiff. That was something all right. Thank goodness you're here, said Scruff. I don't think I want to experience that kind of fun. But it was a way to get out of the yard. And was it? Don't push your luck, said Scruff. That's exactly what it was. Pushing my luck. And I don't want to experience that again. Fair enough, said Whiff. Fair enough. At least the manager was confused. Scruff? What happened here? It's a long story. Probably going to take a few minutes to explain. Do you want to hear the full side, said Swift? No, said Joe. Just please be careful. I have no idea how in the heck you got here, but it's something else. Me neither, said Scruff. Me neither. Soon enough, though, Whiff and Scruff soon went back to work. It seemed like the damage had been over for a bit. Scruff may have left a wild slide in his wake, but he was glad to be working back where he truly belonged at the waste dump. Feels good to be home, said Whiff. Yes, said Scruff. It does feel good to be home. Just relaxing with you and the waste, said as he rolled off. Whiff smiled and himself about that. The Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 137, Skarloey's Windmill. It was a spring storm on the island of Sodor, and one of the many early spring storms of that too. The engines are already rushing to their sheds, while others were quickly approaching their way. Thank goodness you made it here, said Skarloey. It could have almost gone south for the rest of us. I said Duncan. I'm kind of glad I made it this quickly. I hate these storms. I hate them. And thanks again for knocking my favorite spot in the shed, Skarloey, said Duncan. I always do that just to spite you. If I ever get that spot back, I'm always going to have fun with it. Again, he just all went to the bed around the exact same time. And soon enough, the storm rolled over. Rolling quick and quick. Thunder, lightning, and more. Crash, bang, pow. The next morning, news quickly followed from the engines. Good news, said Miss Pespo. The railway is intact. We can run trains through here throughout the remainder of the day. The engines all looked happy, Miss Pespo. Then they saw something next to them. Oh, I had to my car here. The storm blew away my old bike, and I had to get a new one. Can you believe it, though? Getting a new bike in this economy? That's not a good idea. So, I know, said Skarloey. I know. We just didn't expect you to have a car this time. I have one for just such uses. Alright, everybody. Go to work. The engines all smiled happily. They all puffed their whistles and their diesel horns. Everybody was go to work. Okay, Alicia, Pierre, Sam, Westy, and Duke could be at the quarry. Mighty Mac could be hunting, goods trains. And Duncan's on passenger duty, and everyone else is on freelance. Now, you got all that? Yes, sir, said the engines. Yes, sir. Good, because I had to. Soon enough, the other engines were talking. There. Well, it seems like everything now will go good. The cleanup effort's gonna be perfect for us. I don't know what you in my but I haven't had goods train all day, and I was supposed to on goods train work. I agree, said Mac. I agree. Relax it. I'm just gonna take these materials over to Chloe. They need them there more than you. Good luck with that, said Rheneas. Skarloey was puffing down the line, and all of a sudden he saw something that was old and decrepit. What's that? He looked up and he saw a windmill. Is that the is? Oh, it's it's tattered. It's in pieces. It's in horrible shape. He said, but yet it looks so beautiful. Scott, when he saw the windmill, he saw the farmers working near it. Hello, guys. What do you? We're here to generate wheat, but our windmill is no longer here, making our job significantly cut. Well, what can I help? There's not much you can do, said people. Well, I'll go and try to find some ways. Maybe I can help preserve it, or maybe I can get Miss Percival's hands on it. This windmill's been here longer than I have. It's been here since early 1800s, before there even was a Skarloey railway. Back when the farmers took this area over. Yeah, I said, Skarloey. I know, but still, that's gonna be hard to do. Skarloey is. It was sad. The windmill was so precious to the line, being there longer than he had, and there wasn't much else like that. He quickly told the engine to return home that night. That's awful, said Sir Handel. That's awful. That windmill's been here longer than I have. And me too, said Leslie. Me too. I've been here since the 1950s, and it's not moved an inch. Well, I think we should all preserve it. Just then Miss Percival came into the picture. Ready. Most of the wood can be chopped at Henry's forest. But, sir, what about the windmill? It's supposed to be, preserved. I'm sorry, Skarloey, but we're going to turn it down pretty soon. It's going to use as firewood. But, sir, that windmill's been here longer than any of us. The engines all agree with Skarloey. It had to be saved. Miss Percival gave Skarloey an ultimatum. Okay, you can have it saved for today. If you can't get it saved within the next 3 days, then it's all going to be different. But then, if it's going to be torn down. But if you can manage to get it standing in 3 days, I will reconsider and chop and get something else. The rest of the engines all beamed with happiness. That is amazing. Soon enough, Skarloey started talking to Toby. I see. This is the exact same scenario I had to run into back on my run, too. There was an old windmill with a farmer that I knew about. And, well, that was something else. That's something I just never noticed before. A windmill like that. Skarloey was. So you say windmills before? All the time, said Toby before he left. All the time. That's amazing, said Skarloey. Simply amazing. I know, said Toby. I know. He's leaving. The other engines worked hard throughout the day and night to get the windmill back to running order. Getting all the engines to get there. All right, yes, put that truck right there, and put that one right there, they all said. Yes, right there. Skarloey was in charge of it all, being that it was his idea to do all the work. Look there. He supervised the whole thing, the whole king and caboodle. That's how it looks. Perfect. It's all going to be right there. However, news dreaded on the final day. A massive storm is on the way. While this one will pass over, it's still going to be massively dangerous. Skarloey gasped. But we still haven't finished yet. It's still not done yet. Skarloey, it's not done yet. We don't have much time left, said Engines. You got to hurry over there. And quickly, said Skarloey. Rheneas, it's not done yet. Well, it looks like we're tear down. No, no. We still have tubs over there. Maybe we could use the tubs over there to save it. Skarloey soon rushed off faster than his wheels could carry him, and he rushed faster and faster. He got to the windmill area in just the nick of time. Well, we're heading home, said Duncan and Luke. Guys! We have the wind. There's a storm on the way. Put the tops of the windmills, but the glue's not done drying. Put the tops over the windmill before all hell breaks loose, said Skarloey. You hear me? Good point, said Bonnet. They all put the windmill. Wait. Good point. It seems like the tops were soon put over the windmill and fastened over it. Just in time, too. Gray clouds were on the horizon, and the engine soon. What? Oh, wait. We have to get out of here soon, said Duke, or else nothing else will happen. Yeah, Freddie and Skarloey all agreed. Well, the tops are up, but I don't like the weather. Do you think you'll survive it? It has to, said Skarloey. It has to. It has to. All three engines, and just in time, too. For a storm was the horizon. And hope it's safe, says Skarloey. The three rushed back to the sheds in the fastest way possible. You three are in a hurry, said Duncan. We have to be. The windmill is not done drying yet, so we have to be kind of careful. All the glue, we have to be careful, and we have to make sure everything goes well. Skarloey and his friends we all sound asleep. The thunderstorm, though, kept them awake. Skarloey was most awake, probably worrying about the windmill all at the same time. Soon enough, though, even he fell asleep. The next morning, happiness soon arrived, though. Skarloey, the windmill has been saved. Seriously? Yeah, the tubs made it. The glue's all dry. The windmills are saved. Skarloey couldn't contain his excitement enough. He was so happy that he almost gasped. He was that happy. Well, the windmill's now safe, he said. The engines all hooted and hollered. Woo! With all the speed down. Everyone was happy for the windmill. It had survived the worst of the spring so far. Now I was wondering if it could survive the summer as well. It probably will, though. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 138, Arthur and a Fight at the Turntable. The turntable near Napford Sheds is always a nice place for the engines, a place to relax, breathe tight, and sit happily once they get done with their jobs. And every engine loves it there. Every engine. This is probably the best turntable. It never breaks, said Mevis, and it never breaks down us either, said Diesel. I'm in a happy mood, and I'm rarely, if ever, in a happy mood. I can guarantee you that. Yes, said Arthur. I love that it perfectly just relaxes us. I mean, even you, Diesel, someone who, well, just then Arian Burr puffed him. Hey, Diesel, want to do Gotham trouble today? Not really, said Diesel. I just want to relax. What's so special about this turntable, anyways? I mean, these sheds are cozy, but the turntable is really just an ordinary turntable. There's nothing important about it. The other engines saw about it, except for Arthur, who didn't seem to care. It's just the only turntable to them, he says, but to us it's special. The other engines looked at they knew Arthur was a friend, but they also saw an opportunity arising very soon. And soon enough, things were about to change after the spark that Arian Burt brought on. Arian Burt soon left the sheds, and that night, well, things were about to get dire. That night, the engines were back there, and they all decided to fall asleep against it, only to realize one thing. James, let me in! Oh no, said James. Oh no, I won't let you in, said James. Find your own shed, said James. But there's plenty of space for me. No, there is not, said James. James, what's going on? I'm not letting Pussy in. He's gonna steal my nice shed. Where'd you hear this from? Ellie and Bert. They said the sheds were the best place in town, and they don't need the turntable to get there. Have you been duped? Said Arthur. Not really, but I like these sheds. They're too comfy. You three find somewhere else to sleep. Fine, said the other engines. Fine. But James wouldn't be happy for long. As the next morning, he would get a taste of his own medicine. What? Harvey, get out of my spot! Your spot, James? Oh, no. This is my spot, and I'm not moving my spot at all. Oh, please, Harvey. That's my spot. I specifically asked Doc if I could have that spot tomorrow, and never mind. I'm gonna go sleep somewhere else, said James. I don't see what's big him, though. I just want my spot and it has not to be stolen. Arthur looked at the other engines and got annoyed fast. The other engines didn't realize that this was getting old fast. I'm telling you, Arthur, it's just that the sheds are so cozy that we don't want them taken. Ellie and Bert got a point. Ellie and Bert are a bunch of bumbling idiots, said Arthur. They don't care about us. All they want is to cause mischief and mayhem. Really, said Dito. You're their friend. Deal with it. You're responsible for this mischief too, you idiot. Yes, boys, I'm honest about it. Not like them, they lie. Well, that might be true, but still, even if you're straight with people, it's still mischief nonetheless. Arthur thought about it long and hard. The other engines really didn't think was being serious, but they also didn't want to argue with Arthur, as he knew that it wouldn't really matter in the case. So, who were thinking? Right. Arthur assumed chance. Ellie and Bert, though, were standing at the turntable immediately. Watch this. What's going on here? Let's see. Arthur? Ellie and Bert, what's going on here? Why are you blocking us from getting in? It's your wretched turntable, I tell you. The more we let you in, the more engines come in. This turntable is so perfect, in fact, that you don't even need work to get done. I'm telling you all, that is what you need. Oh, please, said Arthur. Please. It's literally the only reason why. I just want to go to sleep here. But you can't. These are our sheds. They're everybody's sheds, said Arthur. No, they're our sheds. Our sheds for us particularly. Is this the same deal with the Great Railway Show, said Arthur? Remember when we had that roundhouse roulette mayhem where everybody's sheds were taken? Because it feels like we're having that circumstance happen again. Relax. The Great Railway Show is on here, so we can go back to our greedy ways of having our sheds. Greedy? You're being ballistic. You're making me livid, said Arthur. I mean, realistically, why would you, and this is a big why, would you do this? The other engines, though, soon pushed Arthur over the edge. Tough. Arthur was getting angrier and angrier by the minute. He was like, Ellie and Bert didn't budge, though. With Arthur now being clearly in the minutia, he was now ready to attack with. But Ellie and Bert quickly moved out of the way, hoping not to get rammed by Arthur's wrath. Well, just then, though, Ellie soon was behind Arthur, and Bert was in front. The two locked buffers between them and landed him onto the turntable. Arthur was soon off. He crashed into the back shed of the wall. Now I won't get there. It wasn't until later that night that Arthur was rescued, in a sense, from the turntable. However, some had a very bad. Right. Well, this is not good. Arthur, is this your fault? No, sir. I had very little to do with this. Yes, I may have acted a bit angry, but still. The other engines came over to the sheds and realized what was that. Engines, I have told you multiple times that no sheds are to be taken or meant to stay in them. Therefore, every engine, you are very foolish with these circumstances. The other engines all looked at some hat and realized a mistake. They realized a petty feud had gone Arthur in a terrible accident. Arian Bert, for the rest of the year, you'll be sleeping at the diesel works, by the way. But, sir, the diesel works are noisy and smelly, and they're not like these sheds. Yes, but you forced Arthur in this predicament. Okay? Arian Burks slyly agreed. Right. Every engine has a lesson. I too. Well, said James, I guess we did learn an important lesson. Now, let's all go back and get our sheds back. No, said Arthur, said Jim slyly. I am not with that, said Arthur. Arthur was not it. The other engines also realized that these sheds weren't for them. They were for every engine included. Permanently and the Tank Engine and Friends Mini Adventures, Episode 139, Steam and Valor. The Nappa-shunting ones work like clockwork each day. New trucks come in, and engines shunt them for old engines. Trucks go in one train and then get left out for another. The station also has a similar finale when it comes to clockwork. Gordon puffs into the station, and then, like clockwork, Wilbert leaves with the forest train. It's a very unique system, and the other engines all know it very well. However, this one was not really the same afterwards. Oh, I never knew James was like that when he sleeps, said Puffy. I never knew James was like that. Oh, believe me, Sam Lee, he's a really loud engine when he snores. But I guess that doesn't really surprise me. He is James after all, and... Uh-oh, said Emily. What's going on? Mensa soon puffed in. Hello, Sodor! My, what a tough crowd it is. Go away and go jump in the lake, says Emily. We don't want you here anyways. Make me. I'm gonna be here for a long, long time. And I'm gonna be here for as long as I need to be. Jids laughed it off, though. What? You think I'm joking? I didn't say anything, Emily. I didn't say anything. Oh, you should have. Because you think it's so funny. You think it's so funny that I got this whole thing myself. Listen, I'm just an engine who just wants to jump. Engines all looked at Spencer, rather annoyed. What is Spencer doing here anyway, said Gordon. What is he doing anyways? I mean, just think about it. Just think about how annoying he is. I mean, what even is this like, said James? It doesn't even make sense. And, well, it's despicable. Disgusting. Even James. Despicable, finished Henry. If I don't see that whole thing, then I think we think it's going to become a very big impossibility, said James. And I don't think I'm going to like it at all. But who do you think's going to happen next? Well, to be honest, I'm just hoping like my coaches to Well, said Spencer. Anyway, just train. Just me. Our special coach is even pale, Spencer. How are you going to manage to do that? Spencer looked on. The other engines laughed. You had no idea, didn't you? He said, after up. Oh, it is to laugh. He looked around, though, and saw two perfect coaches, though. Oh, that'd be perfect. I'm going to take that coach right there. Man. That's Clarabelle, said Emily. Exactly. Clarabelle's perfect. Thomas, why don't you come over here and make Clarabelle? But I need Clarabelle. You can manage just fine without Abby. But Annie is my coach. Clarabelle makes sure I have all the controls. Soon after Thomas went over. Well, was soon given. Okay, I don't get why I still need Clarabelle. Annie is not just which these two, and like a bit like dog, and has brakes in her so she can stop. Annie is more of a dummy coach. No offense. None taken, said Annie. None taken. Clara shid something behind him. Now, this is what I call a luxury coach. Luxury, said Clara. I'm an ordinary coach. I'm meant to hold passengers, a guard, and some other people that can easily fit in. I don't have much space, but I can manage it very well. Spencer didn't have time to listen. He soon left. He was relying, going at speed. Like, stop! You're going too fast. You're going too fast. I'm going at a great speed. It's so dark. Spencer, I don't think this coach likes it here. You'll get that right, boys. And what? Oh my gosh! I can't control it. Hurrah! Said Spencer. On with the Duke Duchess. This didn't seem to so it was trained Clarabelle. And Clarabelle didn't like going at the sheer speeds that she was going at. He cried. Cries was so loud it could hang on. Meanwhile, Thomas was back at the station, still waiting for Clarabelle's train. Thomas? What's going on here? I can't leave without Clarabelle, Thomas. Okay? I need my dog, and I can't leave without him. Where isn't Clarabelle behind you? No, that's Annie. Clarabelle is with Spencer. I didn't tell Spencer to take Clarabelle. Well, clearly somebody did. I mean, why else would he be there? Yeah, I'm saying. That's Spencer, said Clarabelle. What's he up to now? I need you to take me to... Wait, said someone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Only one problem. What is it to... Yes. Who's going to be passengers? James will take them. He knows the way. James is taking his coaches while you take passengers. She knows. Okay. Hey, well, so I'll just leave my passengers towards James. James knows the way. He'll be fine. Thomas was soon coach, and soon enough, get up. I'm in his cab. Guess I'm gonna go chasing Spencer's today, said Thomas. I'm not sure how far ahead Spencer is, though. Spencer was pupping Emily. However, Clarabelle was having the wildest ride of her life, and not in a good way either. Help! This brute is pushing me at speeds I've never been at before. Help! But I'd rather be touched to breathe and bust than this. Onwards! Please, let's go. Help! Spencer will soon start at the summer house not too far. You are one coach that's made for luxury. I'm not a luxury coach. I'm an average coach, and that's all. Someone could say I'm a luxury, but I don't think it's the same way. And I really don't like it that you're puffing me at the speed you are. I mean, I know you're not one of the fastest engines ever, but still, you're pushing me at an insane speed that I do not like. Well, Spencer didn't seem to care. He just laughed it off. Huh! It doesn't seem to matter. Just did not like the ride either. Yeah, you sure this was safe? Safe? Well, relax. She likes it. I clearly don't, and I'm still not sure why. No, Thomas! Huh? Yes. Help! Oh, Clarabelle, hold on. I'll get you. Oh. He does his house, and soon enough, Matt stood out of a cab. Spencer! What is the meaning of this? I never asked you to take out Clarabelle. No. But, sir, I'm one of the I can do what they say. I authority. I am controller of the line, after all. Okay? Now, remember this, Spencer. You do not get to choose who engines you take. You got that? That's what he was getting at. Yes, sir. Now, please, clean up this mess. Okay? You'll be taking... and Thomas back to the area. Thomas was happy. Not only need Clarabelle back, but he also would be getting back. Spencer was not happy though, and was well, you guys had a wild ride, said Thomas. And I don't want to have it again. Can I please not get that again? I just want to go normal speeds. I don't want to go that fast. That can be arranged, said Thomas. No, please, anything but that. And I'm kidding, to Thomas. I'm kidding. Of course, I want to play that speed. Okay, that's a good thing. Spencer was. The assume was left in debt. The same perfect that was outside sheds. Spencer had to. Yeah. So, you think it's fine taking his coaches? Well, let me tell you this. Thomas needs any clear though, and he only lends them to other engines if he needs them. So, in other words, they are unessential. And that's all I need to Spencer soon about well and soon left. Guess Clever wasn't much after all. But Spencer was Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, episode 140, Bus Wars. Bus is a very much welcome member on Thomas's branch line. While he isn't always there, like, he and Thomas enjoy a friendly rivalry that always gets him to and through the main area. Every day they engage in either a little race or a little spat, and it seems to get just a friendly rivalry. Wait. The two oftentimes race each other for the night, but it doesn't seem to get any sort of issue. Telling Thomas, I don't think anything can tear us apart just yet. I agree, Sir Thomas. I agree. But, hey, buddy, but I can tell you one thing. I'm not liking how I was yesterday. I don't like how Spencer's here already. I don't like how early in the morning you can get stuff. But, hey, less about my complaints and more about yours is probably what makes this railway go round. And besides, if everything goes right, but next day, things weren't going all so smoothly for the friendship. Where is Bertie, Sir Thomas? He's usually not this late. I know, said Annie, but relax. At least he's not being too. Oh, but another pothole. Your will isn't to bring more up with him. I'm sorry, buddy, but we have a schedule to keep up. That's the 9th time the pothole appeared on this road. I mean, it's construction season, maybe, said Thomas. That's stupid. Are you trying to say another word? Well, I don't like it. This is not how I like things. Look around, buddy. It's just a pothole. You've been through them before. Trust me, I know what it's like. Trust you. As if. Come on, I'll race you back. Buddy wasn't even in the mood to race, though. Not this time, said Buddy. Not this time. Buddy and me, let's just toughed off with. Listen, get you for this, Thomas. I'll get you for this. The next day, Thomas was still confused about the whole thing. What's up with Buddy? I don't ever see him this mad. Or at least I'm not used to seeing him this mad. Call me crazy, but this is not like him at all. Huh. Well, it's maybe just you. Maybe it is. Thomas. Great. Now something in my way. Okay, that's another pothole. Pothole? Yes, and you guys want to be working in construction equipment. I can't be here at all times. The other engineers looked at Buddy. What do you mean? Well, look at me. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, and now I can't get back to my work. I'm sorry, Buddy, said Thomas, but I don't see an issue. I don't see an issue at all. Maybe if I had a bit more incentive, I might have, but I really don't. Well, then maybe you should be more considerate about going. The other engines were shocked at Buddy's attitude. But, Thomas, he says, right? This whole one-sided feud is a little much to Thomas. Buddy soon left. But I don't think it's going to matter much anyways. So, Thomas got on date. Say, Buddy came back again. More, and to top it all off, Oliver broke down. So he can't really get a lot of things out too. So now I have to wait for another wait get to the roads. Oliver and Alfie probably gonna need right now times. It's just road construction. They can handle it. Tell that to Oliver, who now has to go into repairs. That's all I say. Uh, yeah, I know. But still, this seems getting a little fast, Stephanie. What do you think's going to happen? Nothing good, said Murdoch. Nothing good. That's for sure. Well, I'm not sure that's 70. I mean, yes. Buddy soon left again. Buddy goes, so, ah! That's definitely Thomas's doing. Definitely Thomas's doing, he said. Definitely. Patient and then Thomas is doing it at all. He when he does this. He, he, so it's seen up by a red light. Come on, I'm gonna be late because this red light. Ugh. Ready. You've been on too edge too late, says driver. Really? Really? You think I'm on edge? You think I'm on edge? No, I think I'm tame, actually. I think I'm really, really tame. Ready? Oh, hello, buddies, Thomas. Yes, you seem to be right. Well, I'm just going to lawn. Well, I'm not sure about that part. But Thomas will soon stop himself. What? What? Is it Thomas? Meh. There. Oh, I forgot. Farmer calls farmers from here, and he's going to get a sheep across the line. Right, I forgot. Said Tom. Ready? You see what it's like to be blocked on your thing. But I didn't block you. But you didn't? No, said Thomas. I didn't do a darned thing. Well, someone had to. Buddy. Yes, Thomas. Have you ever thought it was just, oh, I know, the road construction you deal with each year? Or how about this little factoid? The fact that you just don't have the same routes sometimes. Sometimes I am faster. Sometimes I am slower. Thomas and we soon look at each other. Really? That's your main reason why? Exactly. Okay? Besides, for all I know, it's probably nothing. It's literally probably nothing. So you're telling me this, that you didn't cause anything? Buddy, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. I didn't do a thing. You know I didn't do a thing. And I know for a fact that a few days ago, I was chasing Spencer across the island with that to get Clarabelle back. I don't need another pointless fight right now. I need some time to relax, some time to take a break, and some time just to, well, not seem extra angry right now. I see that. I see that. I guess my feud was kind of pointless after all. It was to Thomas. It was. The sheep soon cleared the line. Thomas continued to puff on. Bertie puffed on too. Both have, you know, but Big Bang back in that thread. The two feud and end. So the feud is finally over, said Belle. For now, at least, said Bertie. I don't think it's going to be over forever, but Thomas and I will remain great friends. The best of friends of Russ and Engine can be. That's something, right, said Diesel. That's something. I did not think it'd be like that. Yeah, said Belle. Me too. But hey, at least now, both we can work out. Says we smile at each other. Now, hold on this. The feud was over. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Mini Adventures, Episode 141, Speedkiller. It was the start of June and an early morning as well. The engines were all yeah. It's fast forward. Good morning. Today's a day. Now, on some jobs. So, Handel, you'll be working at a Blue Mountain Quarry today. That's right. Skarloey, you be working at the wharf. My Mac, you'll be working down with goods trains all around. You'll also be going to Offstead Castle for the day. PSM and Freddy and Rheneas, you'll all be on freelance work. Okay? Well, right, sir, said Freddy. Right, sir. Duncan, you have a passenger train to take on. Right. And, Rusty, you are taking some important weed killer across the island. Weed killer is very important sometimes. When weeds go in, they can make the rail slippery. And we need that to help out. Right, said Rusty. Right, sir. Rusty wasn't super enthusiastic, though. Weed killer was a tedious and quite boring job, and he didn't like how he put it. That is all, Miss Pespo. I'll see you all later today. The engines all smiled, except for Rusty, who was more or less not enthused by his job. To do weed killer today? Not good pick. Chip said what? And yes, get them all safe. Rusty assumed the job. The weed killer trucks were specially made with his driver could operate that would spray weed killer on the tracks. That would make it easier for them all. It made the tracks slightly sticky at times, but it didn't really seem to bother anybody. I don't think I'm gonna ever get used to playing weed killer. It's such a boring job, said Rusty. I know, said driver, but it keeps us safe. Imagine if someone like, say, Peter Sam or Duke slipped on these rails. That could cause a major accident. Yeah, you're right, said Rusty. You're right. Besides, it's not gonna be like it's gonna be going forever, says driver. It's just some weed killer. That's all it needs. That's all it needs. Yeah, you're right, said Rusty. You're right. But still, just boring. It's just boring and tedious. I'd go I see a weed, I'd just spray the area with it. Meanwhile, Duncan was talking. Can you believe it? I have to be pitching an extra coach. An extra coach, they say. I need an extra coach for my train. My train's already going to be late as it is. Why is it going to be late? Beats me, said Pierre Sam. Beats me. It's just something else you're going to need. Yeah, said Freddy. It's not like this train is going to pull itself. I know, but I need a spare coach. And I only have one coach. How many passengers go visit the island in June, anyways? It's only the start of the month. Whatever, said Sam. Whatever. Yeah, Duncan. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get a spare coach and just go on my merry way, Duncan. He did just that. What's up with him, anyways? He's just like cranky, said Pierre Sam. Duncan soon enough went to a spare. Grabbed himself. Yard. He saw a spare coach and he decided to get ready for it. Alright, this'll have to do, I guess. This'll have to do. He soon attached the spare coach to him, and he soon ran away. I don't really like this, but I don't have much of a choice. I don't really have much of a choice. This will slow me down when the engine come by. I really hope this weed killer does its job quick enough. So will I, said his driver. So will I. But this is an important job. Important, yes. Boring, also, yes. But I have to do it. But every year I get this job. Just some other engine can get some year. I'll get Pierre Sam or Freddy do it instead. Heck, I don't allow Luke to do it. Yeah, I know. Okay? I know what we like. But weed killer saves the tracks. The tracks are unsafe with weeds. It's dangerous. Plus, weeds disrupt the growing patterns of the plows we have. Do you know what it's like to have weeds on us? Duncan was speeding faster and faster. He was trying to make a good time on the way. That's it, said his driver. Come on, you can do it. And Duncan was all there. I'm going faster and faster. This train has to make it to the station. It has to. Oh, look, it's Rusty. I can see him in the distance. It was what? You can see Rusty in the distance. Still spraying the weed killer. Duncan, slow down. I can't. I have a job to get to. But Duncan, I'm still weed killing these trucks. You're gonna go slip and slide. I don't care. I'm gonna go through rails. Duncan. Without thinking much about it, Rusty was soon gone in front of his train. What are you doing? Said Duncan. I'm helping you prevent a crash, he said. This will help you out. If it works, then hooray. If it doesn't work, well, I guess we could call him a bit of a speed junkie by now. But what happened? Rusty soon sprayed the weed killer on the tracks, and just in time. As soon as he pulled out, Duncan's wheels started revving, and he get tracks very fine. The weed killer had proven its worth, though. It made the tracks somewhat more safe to get onto. It did make his wheels stick a bit more, but it didn't seem to make him go off the rails anytime soon. We decided I relief. See, you're safe. Thanks, Rusty, said Duncan. Thanks. And any time, Duncan soon stopped. You know what this is? You know what this is like? And just like this. The passengers had gone out of the coaches. The view is amazing, says Jive. It's amazing how it works. Aye. It is amazing how it works. I can't believe it. I mean, can it even compare? Rusty was not too far from him. Well, Duncan, I think I was probably right for you to save me with the weed killing. You're a hero with that stuff. You know that? No, I'm just doing my job. Yes, you are a hero. You are a hero and you know it. I mean, your weed killer made me not go off the rails like a complete maniac. I mean, come on. What was it like doing that? I can see why, said Rusty. I can see why. But, I don't know. It just seems odd that I have to save you this time. Not the first time, said Duncan. Not the first time. Remember when I walked in the road? Or when I went over that bridge that you didn't tell me to do so? I mean, we may be a bit different, but we're still friends at the end of the day. Yeah, we're still friends. I mean, Skarloey and Rheneas best friends. P.S. Haven't so handle the best friends. And, I mean, me and Duncan are best friends too, said Rusty. But by the time he said that, Duncan had already left. But Rusty was happy. Happy to prevent another crash from going down in the island. And he's way there. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Mini Adventures, Episode 142, The Fast and the Furious. It was early one morning at Night Vegas Town Station, and Gordon was talking to Flying Scotsman, Rebecca. Check it out. She can almost play Express as good as I can. Almost, said Rebecca. Almost. I'm still learning some techniques from the big guy. See? She's amazing at times. She's totally transformed from as arrogant image she was when he first arrived. I'm a willing student. I'm a willing participant. I'm a willing hero. I can do this. I can see that, said Flying Scotsman. I can see that. And she looks mighty fine, now doesn't she? Looks mighty fine by those coaches, and I like it. I like who she is, and you're controlling her in a way that's very nice. Yes, said Gordon. I'm a very good father, to say the least. Just then, two engines pulled up. Hello, Sodor, said Spencer. Hello, Sodor. Said Spencer. And look who's in front of him, said Scotsman. Mallard. Hello, Sutter. I can see how things are. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm here for a short visit on the railway. Go drown the lake, said Flying Scotsman. No one cares. Make me 2 tenders, and by the time I'm done with you, I'll be happy to see you. I'll be happy to see you at all. You know I rarely have the 2 tenders on me for a real purpose. It's only when I need them, okay? Like when I did my excursion to the States. That's when I need them. But I don't need them nowadays, said one Scotsman. I don't need them nowadays. Oh, really? The excursions on your soda seem fitting. The excursions on your soda seem very fitting. No problem, said Gordon. It just seems that you can't spin around still. I mean, you're still too wide for the turntable anyways. Even the Scotsman can fit on that thing. Oh, shameful. I'm going somewhere else. Yeah, I really don't like him already, says Becca. You and me both, said Gordon. What are you guys respecting Mallard? He's the best engine in the world. Best engine in the world, said who again? Karen's friend, Spencer. Done already, said Scotsman. Hey. Meanwhile, I'm talking. Oh, so that's what it's like being on the mainland at times. You see, I don't always know, and I don't really get it. Hey, Yes, said Murdoch. It's really nice and... Uh-oh. Why, hello there, everybody. It's me, the Flying Scotsman, and, it's me, Mallard, the fastest engine in the world. Then how come Spencer won the Great Railway Show? Boys. Ryan, that was a good one. Oh, please. You don't even know that Spencer won it. It was because I wasn't in it. And the only reason why Spencer wins anything is when I'm not in it. He knows I'm faster than him. Yeah, he says I'm like his biggest fan. And, his biggest fan, indeed, said Murdoch. I really don't like the loud volume coming through you right now. Loud volume? I don't see no loud volume coming through me at all. I really don't like it either, said Ryan. Good. The only reason why I might put up with it is in case you go away soon. But that's not... Yes, I'm leaving. I cannot stand this noise, said Murdoch. Look, I guess he's not the only one, said it. Harry, I guess you're not the only one to get all that noise. Yeah, I know something. I'm going somewhere else if someone needs me. My adoring fans are like, adoring fan says who? Said Ryan. And the other engines just laughed. Soon enough, he was at the shunting yards. Well. What do you think about this area? Says Alan. What do you think about this area indeed? It's just a shabby place. Look at that, two short engines who used to do all the work. I mean, you guys are just French coaches. The big engines on the mainland don't have engines like that. We get our own coaches like that. Get our own coaches. Why? Said Rosie. Yeah, said Stanley. We don't really do that. Oh, really? I got plenty of friends on the mainland who do that. How about friends of the Island of Soda, said Stanley. Now he's going to take very long to count his, so. Done already? It didn't seem to take that long. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, what do you mean it takes some time, though, Valor? I mean, I'm the fastest engine in the world. I'm the fastest engine in the world. Yeah, the fastest talk in the world, too, said Rosie. Oh, is that random mollies? I mean, you've gone through so many different shades of colors. I mean, now you're red, but you used to be pink. What was it like then? I kind of like my new shade, said Rosie. I think it's better. I like it too, said Stanley. Once you get used to it, you can't unsee it. It's gone very natural. Oh, I don't see no issues. I'm just going to go somewhere else and I'm much more appreciated. Appreciated? Never. You can't find appreciation in a dump. The other engines were like that. I got the news that Mount is here, said Henry. Mount is the worst. He snores louder than Gordon through a thunderstorm. He stared at me for getting cold for a whole hour. He said about paintwork and said that he should look better in metal. That don't mean being naked. At least he makes you part of his trains. Remember that incident I told you guys about anyways? I said, get your own train. I said that was about it. That was my own train. Oh, hello, everybody, said Percy. Hello, everybody. What's it like? Oh, shut up, Mallard. You're gonna make us all. Sally. Yeah, said Henry. Just go somewhere else. Mallard, and forget the niceties. Mallard, nobody wants you here. Oh, really, said Percy. You green caterpillar on wheels, Percy. You really are green caterpillar. Oh, count your friends on the island of Soda, Mallard. Done already? Yeah. Oh, really? I don't see an issue with it. Mallard, you're here for a limited time. You're a terrible engine. You snort coal through something or something right now. Oh, please. You know what makes me really annoyed? I'd rather sleep on an island of nobody than an island full of you. If there was a chance between 0 engines and 1 engine, Mallard, I'd take the 0. Okay? I really hate having to sleep with you. In fact, there'd be a chance in hell I wouldn't sleep with you. I would be, I'd be rather sleeping at the diesel works. No, scratch that. I'd rather be sleeping in the loud steel works on the mainland. No, I'd rather sleep at West Waste Dump. Then he left. Wow. Pussy is really loud. Angry. What happened here, said Thomas. Oh, great, said Thomas. Uh, Mallard. Oh, Thomas, I remember your son and me. Every engine tried to sleep the night afterwards, but Mallard's excessive snoring kept them all up. In the morning, every engine was at Napa Station crowding it, and every engine in Northern Mallard was there at the front of it. Right. I mean, he made us stay up all night. He called Rosie and I slow. He said that made me get too much noise in my ears. He was annoying Vickers town. He made me leave over the place with garbage all over it. No, that's your vibe. Oh, engines, what the heck is going on here? We are the heck that is going on here, said Travis. Mallard is exactly what the heck is going on here. Mallard is causing all of us nothing but pain and misery. Every engine looked at Tom. What do you mean? Wait, what is Mallard even doing on the island? We don't know, said Emily. All we know is he's causing us grief and causing us not to work hard, said Murdoch. And making us so very, very drowsy in the morning, said Henry. And making us angry, said Percy. And making us not want to work. Ryan. So that's why all of you are congregated here. That's why you all are here. Yeah. Mallard is causing all of you nothing but pain and misery, and it's just causing a lot of things. Is that all? Yes, said the engines, yes. We all have trains to get to, but we'd rather have our trains be delayed than having Mallard on the island for another second, said Thomas. He's just an annoyance. Yes, he is, said Gator. Yes, he is. And he's more and more of an annoyance every day. Every time he's on the island, said Rosie. We just can't stand the guy. He's so arrogant and rude and just, we just don't want him on the island anymore. Don't have heard the engine's complaints. Soon enough, Shez was not quiet either. Most of the engines were already there. Yeah, on the island. Mallard, what is the meaning of this? Every engine has said that you've been causing their lives even worse. Well, I can't help it, sir. Everyone here is such a great engine. I mean, how am I the only one here that seems to matter anyways? The other engines gave out a stern growl. Somehow went closer and closer. Mallard, the Island of Sodor isn't your playground. The Island of Sodor is not where you're meant to annoy people. And the Island of Sodor is sure as hell ain't your home, okay? I only have a few words to say. And it's only a few words I don't want to use a lot. The engines all perked up and said heavily. Mallard, get the hell off my damn island, said some cat. Or else you will be going to a different island that doesn't like any steam engines out at all. Mallard was shooken. He soon left, with an indignant smile on his face. Still snooty as all can be. The other engines celebrated that Mallard was gone. They all humped their whistles and used their horns loudly. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 143, Bugs on the Boiler. It was one morning in the summer when James was visiting some fields in the area. Ah, my pines, what are you doing here? Ah, hello, said James, farmer. Wait, my chickens are having the chicks? Yeah, Gertrude and Jemima are doing a great job of having these chicks. And last I checked, we got some bees collecting honey. Do you want to see them? Heavens, no, said Jake. I'm not going to see bees. I'm not going to see bees at all. Why is that? His driver says quickly. James has had bad experiences with bees in the past. One stung him right on the nose. Oh, I think it went a lot worse for that, says Fireman. He tried spraying on a turntable. Made both of us dizzy, I think. I can see. Said, I remember that one. You're still a bee's knees, said Boko. Boko, I don't need your opinion right now. Ugh, come on, James. It's a funny story. Not for me, it is. And it's not calling me the bee's knees. It was fun at first, but now it gets old and tiring. It's been years since that happened. It's just not fun anymore. Those bees are there. At least it was on Christmas, so I was to call me James the Red-Nosed Engine. So James. He soon left. Meanwhile, Bill and Ben were shooting trucks in the yard. Well, John, you two. You're doing a good job. I don't know how Boko keeps you in line, but he does seem to have a good job. Only Edward can keep them in line once. Is that trucks? Boko? Only Edward can keep the line. Right. Ah, Boko, how do you do this? Years and years of experience. Years and years of experience. Well, plus that hard work. It's really wild to get down these two for a bit. And Bill and Ben are the easiest engines to cooperate with. He's got that right, said Bill. Yeah, said Ben. He got that right. And I don't know how that is possible. You two hopefully don't cause any more mischief. We've been through enough mischief today. Waking up early was our mischief. Yeah, I know. No, said Derek. Well, engines. Ah, hello, James. Said James. Oliver? Boko. Sometimes I just can't get enough of him. What's wrong with Boko, said Oliver. He's a funny engine. I know, but sometimes he can cause a few things to happen. Oh, I remember. Like when he told you the bees and do. I thought everyone was done with that. It's summertime. Ants, mosquitoes, bees, wasps, gnats, ticks. Bugs are everywhere in Sodor. And it's kind of common. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, but still. Ugh, I hate the thought of having those on me. Yeah. Hey guys, talking about. Oh boy. I think Bill and Ben are done being mad for today. What is going on here, said James. I don't like it. They smell funky, don't work well. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm aware, said Boko. I'm aware. But luckily, it doesn't seem to matter much. It doesn't seem to matter much to you, said James. But I'm the one who survived the bad incident. Okay? It's just... stupid bees. Stupid bees and the stupid plans, James. I know he's bad memories, Boko, but you don't have to remind him. I'm aware. You don't mind him, but I'll kind of like making his life harder. You didn't treat me well, Van, so sometimes I'm going to do me. Next day, James puffed into Napa Station. James, you are going to be needed here in Napa. Here, press. Why, James? Well, Gordon has taken ill, and Henry's on overnight goods train. So you're the best we got. Okay, said James. Okay. James had a look at the elf. What's that? His driver pointed. That's an ant farm. An ant farm, said James. An ant farm is a place where ants roam around. People own these stuff, okay? Ants are not as annoying as bees. If an ant bites you, it might be a bit weird, but other than that, it might get a bit of tingle. A tingle? That's not really a good idea. Good. I don't want any more bug bites on me. Or any bee stings again. Relax, James said his driver. Bees are not going to become an issue. The last time was an accident. James soon left. James was always by the station. He was going with Thomas. Where is Thomas? He says. Where is Thomas? Thomas. Some passengers were waiting outside, waiting for Thomas to pick the train to go there. James was getting more and more impatient. Where is that cheeky blue train? All of a sudden, the man from the yam farm let out a big sneeze. And soon enough, the ant farm's roof lifted right off. None of the glass had broken, which was a miracle. But all of a sudden, the ants started crawling. They made a bridge to James, trying to keep... Yeah. So James, there's something on me. It's on my boiler. Did you... Oh, what's on my face? Ugh. The bees' ants went to James's face. The ants were falling up and down. Get off my face! Get off my face! He yelled. Face! Please. James gonna hit smack on it. Oh, no, no, get off my face. My face. Where's, me? Get off me, get him off me. He's driving 5 minutes. I'm almost tired. Wait, I can't get these things off my face. I can't get them off. Just then Thomas puffed. Sorry, James. James, Aloy was stuck on the line, and I had to be extra bit later than normal. I hope everything's going. What the? What's going on here? There. There's something on my face. Something on my. Thomas had a look of laughter at first, and then he saw some real concern. Oh, there's ants everywhere on you. Is Thomas is driving fine and had no one to deal with insects like ants before. Go away, said Thomas the driver. We'll be fine. Right? Yeah. Just where's that ant farm? Right over there. Get him off me! Get him off me! Ah! Relax. It's just ants. Soon enough, the ant farm was put back together. Around the ant farm quickly apologized to James. He didn't mean to cause all this mayhem. It was an accident. He just sneezed at the wrong time. James felt thoroughly embarrassed. Thank you, he said, James. Thank you. I don't want to ever deal with bugs again. Do you want more ants on you? No, I don't. If I want more ants on me, I would rather wait a week on a farm. I, well, I gotta get going, Thomas. I gotta get going. I guess it doesn't really. So the next day, James went to the station. He went to Boco afterwards. How was your day? Well, I ran into a similar incident today. Ants got on my face everywhere, and my driver and fireman got annoyed thoroughly. What do you know? Yeah, I can probably imagine. Ants are just a pain, said Boco. They really are, said James. They really are. And they're just not dear to have around. Yeah, I know, said James. But when they do know it, was that it just seems off just to have them around. I hate them calling my face. I hate them. Okay, maybe this time we shouldn't go with nicknames, though. I can see why this would be taking a bad taste. Yeah, I can see. I can see that, said James. I'm not talking to you again, Boko. I guess I don't. I just have to wait. Go inside, even thought. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 144, Rheneas And Willing. It was a gray and somewhat crappy morning on the Norwich Railway, and the engines were feeling the brunt of it. I don't like how those clouds are looking, said PSM. They don't look great. They don't look happy, said Sir Handel. They look rather angry. They look really angry. There's a storm a-brewing, said Duncan. There's a storm a-brewing. I know those clouds mean trouble when I first see them. A storm, said PSM? That's bad news. Relax. We've gone through worse. A storm is nothing. Besides, not like it means I can break down. Yeah, you're right. Thinking, you're right. Just then, Miss Peters showed up. Hello, everyone. Now, today's gonna be a good day. Why is everyone not smiling right now? Look above you, said Freddy. Oh, my, a storm is happening. Well, maybe it's not that bad, said Freddy. It's maybe just a small rainstorm. No, said Duncan. I know it's not a storm when I see one, and I knew it's gonna happen. Yeah, I do too, said Miss Pesco. But on to some other news. When ASC we're pulling a passenger train. In fact, I might have to cancel all other passenger trains just to make sure everyone stays safe. That's not good news to Rheneas. Think you can make it through that? I think I can make it through that rather easily. It doesn't seem so bad. I mean, it's just one passenger train. What's the worst that could happen? I hate it when ninjas is lit, Duncan. I hate it. Relax, Duncan. I can easily hand myself in the weather. I've turned myself sideways, have gone repairs for almost like 20 years, and it seems like I can easily save myself in ways I can want. I can handle myself. When they assume, honey, passengers soon into the coach. Those clocks working even worse than before, says driver. Are you sure you're still willing to take this job up? I can handle anything. If being in the sheds has not mean anything, I can handle just a slightest rainstorm. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? You always say that, says driver, and then something bad happens. I'm not gonna be caring much less. I'm fine. Besides, weather ain't gonna stop me. What's that? Percy once said, water's nothing to an engine with a termination. Would that happen to him? So, driver, remind me, I'm not Percy, so it doesn't really matter in the slightest. I am a different beast entirely. I've actually suffered through damage longer than he has, so I can handle this whole railway, even if it does something. Smart plan. Smart plan indeed, says driver. But I don't know. Do you think it's gonna be fun, Eunice? He's driving a fireman put on worried faces, but when he put on a brave face, he knew he was being safe, and he knew things up. Just then, though, he saw a bunch of things. Whoa, what the? Huh? Uh, driver, are those the other engines? Run! I can hear in the distance. Uh-oh. I think that was Luke I just heard. Run! And Skarloey. Oh. What the? Run! Whoa, guys. What the heck's going on here? Run! There's a thunderstorm happening, said Luke. I can already hear in the distance. Whoa, what the? What's going on? Thunderstorm, said Freddy, and fast. Westy, is this true? It is true. In fact, we can only hear thunder in the distance. You can hear little rumbling sounds. That's not good. No, it is not. And the sad thing is you are still not due to leave. This person has yet to cancel it. So already it doesn't seem like it's likely that it's going to get stopped. Well, that's a shame, 7 years. A shame, yes. Looks like true dire, though. Sorry, I just got paused. If being on the narrow gauge railway has taught me anything, though, you'll make it. Westy soon left, and when he soon leave for his train. Just as predicted, though, the weather got harsher and harsher. The sky turned more and more gray, and rain pelted down both Rheneas' boiler and funnel. His driver and fireman weren't letting it either. This is terrible, says driver. It's like getting hail in the wintertime. It's... Don't predict anything just yet, says fireman. It's just rain. Hail could be on the horizon. Loud bangs crept on the sky. Rheneas had to continuously move throughout the whole area. Are you sure this is going to be safe, said his driver? Sure, I'm sure. I mean, what's out of road meter for? Let's see. I don't have a track record. You've been around for a long time. You're my first batch of drivers anyways. Just the ones that I insist that you guys come along with. Yeah, and we're telling you that this is a dangerous idea. Dangerous ain't gonna stop me, Rheneas. It's gonna make me even stronger. Okay. Soon enough, some things were starting to change. Pow! Bang! The thunder got louder and louder, and then it got faster and faster too. Do you think Rheneas is gonna struck by lightning, said passengers? Unlikely, said Rheneas. Getting struck by lightning is incredibly rare. Only 1 in 7 people get to do it every year. 1 in 7? That's not like people. More like 700, says driver. It's not really safe. Bang, pow. The thunder got louder and louder until they finally saw something. I can see light up ahead, said Rheneas. See light. Light, says driver. That's insane. No, seriously, look. Into the area. It was getting light out. Phew! That's actually good. Yeah, he says driver. I never doubt it, says fine man. We're here. We're home free. Take a picture as much as you like. Whew. We worked on taking pictures and pictures. The weather had turned beautiful after rain. The sun had finally come out of the clouds that day. Wow, can't believe it. So at least there's a beautiful landscape. So, remember this? Told you I make it through it. Told you. I never doubt you for saying his fireman. Yes, he did, says driver. Okay, maybe a little, but he is a tough engine. Probably the most resilient engine I know of. Rheneas soon puffed back to Coven's Gate yard to put his coaches away. And soon enough, he was very. Well, everyone off. I guess the Saggage Railway will take you home now. Thanks for getting us there, said the passengers. We soon one heck of a sight. Relax. This was soon uncoupled from his sheds, and soon enough the other engines could tell. Hooray for Rheneas, said Skarloey. Hooray for Rheneas. You did a great job, said Luke. You did a great job. Thanks. But I don't know how it is. And Blackstone, it's just one storm. I know for a fact it's not just one storm, said Duncan. But I'm glad you made it out alive. Thanks, Duncan. Rheneas soon saw that other engines were sleeping soundly. All the engines really started sounding that night. Rheneas, no, knowing that he got passengers home in the trepid weather. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 145, Oliver and the Steam Tram. Toby was working hard at that. So, Toby, Matt, I need you to work somewhere. So, where, sir? Okay, I need you to work at the Will Western for a few days. But I work at quarry. The quarry is on the renovations. Mavis has been moved over to the docks while you are going to be working with his. That seems awfully odd, but whatever. Toby, I can just get to work hard and play games. It can't be that bad, right? No, says Will Western's everything before. Well, Will Western might just be some of the best. It's a nice little community by the seaside on the north side of the island. She's beautiful. Tidmouth's going to be great against it. I think it's in there. The Little Western was like, in there. Well, wonder where this Toby appears. I mean, I met Toby before, but where is he? I don't know. See him anywhere. Hello there, Oliver. Oh, Toby. There you are. Hello. Yeah, hello. So, where do I start work? Toby, yes, Oliver. I kind of want things. Yeah, I thought Duck was in charge. Not in that way. You mean you take control now? Not really. Someone had to leads us to take control. But today, I'm in control of working with you. I think I know the way on the railway enough to know that I'm not taking that nonsense. No, I'm being serious. Somehow I'm being in charge of you. Okay, said Toby. I'm not going to argue with you. You kind of already have to. Oliver and Toby, despite the differences, started working together. They worked together well for all things considered, even if the distance differences kind of made it a bit of a hard battle to win. Well, at least not. So, worked all day and through the night, pulling goods trains and sorting them through the yards. And well, at least now we can at least work hard to start done, said Toby. Oh, I laughed. You don't not. It's my time. Please, save this spot for Toby, said me. Don't worry, he can have a spot right next to Duck if you walk in Dawn Doug. This. It shouldn't take too long. So this is where you guys sleep. I thought you guys also had a team of sheds. Now, as a separate set of sheds that we don't sleep in Western, makes it John's a little bit easier to get to. Besides, you don't want to deal with this at movie night. Movie night? Yeah, we all watched a movie. Yeah. Today was Viking movie. Ooh, interesting. Not so fast. It's probably Donald starting playing again. Why are they wearing horns? Vikings don't wear horns. Vikings wear what horns are for. It's like this every week, Douglas. And why is this not? I don't have accents are from Scandinavia. I mean, Vikings are Swedish, Norway, region, and Danish. Again, said Toby. No, don't deal with this. I thought James was a critic, said Toby. Well, you're lucky that this is only a one-time thing. I can tell. Tell. Right. So, Jesus had you own film. Luckily, in one thing, we don't. I just sleep. But wait, it seemed that the noise was pretty loud. That it wasn't necessary. Relax. See, however, rain was rain, rain, rain mood. This is not good at all. But not good. Rain is great. It's just a little rain to Donald. What's the worst can happen? And after all of them told people back to work. Duck. Alright, guys, just arrange these trucks in the right order, and everything will go right good. Besides, here's arranging trucks in a certain order. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, yeah, it's just trucks on a bit of a gloomy day, but whatever. Soon enough, the engines will going to work. Where this doesn't seem so bad. Look, it doesn't seem too bad at all. Oh no, it doesn't really make much difference. Duck and Toby started to work very hard, and soon enough, both time, no, things were arranged and all that was necessary. Virgil and I came out to pick the trucks each, and both two seemed to leave very happily. Relax, Toby. It doesn't seem like that's that bad. Oh, the way they're not going to go too badly. Yeah, okay. And relax. All I know is that, well, everything here is probably gonna be probably fine. And huh? What's that sound to Oliver? I mean, no one can get along, but I'm not the only one hearing that. No, you're not the only one hearing that. I can hear that too. Drop closer to where exactly? Yeah. Oh, it's stuck. It's just stuck. How bad can it be? It's not too bad, right? It's just stuck. Hey, guys, I think some hat wants to see us. Why is that? Because he's in my cab and he wants us to go to wherever he is. That's not good, Sir Oliver. No, it isn't, Sir Toby. What is it that he wants to see us for? You might want to tell yourselves, actually. You might want to see this. It's not exactly what I'm preparing for at all. Yeah, I can probably tell why. Hey. So, don't worry. He's just gonna. Stuff. Well, what is it? Right here. That's like a big puddle, said Oliver. It is a big puddle, said Duck, but it's probably a bit dangerous. Toby said, the whale's underneath there. Great observation, says Driver. Great observation. And if his whales are in there, then that means worse things can happen. And if worse things can happen, that means that this part of the line will be closed for a few days, along with some other parts. Right? I've already seen this damage being surveyed in other parts of the railway. Okay? It'll be closed down for a few days, and maybe even be fixed and replaced. Fixed and replaced? What is that? I know. We got a long time ahead of us, and we got a long wait for this stuff to go away. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Mini Adventures, Episode 146, Sunken Tracks. It was a slow day at the Solar Station West Center, but it was also a hot day, too. Ugh, I don't. Just waiting. There's nothing happening to Flynn. Nothing at all. There's nothing happening. Relax and Nigel. It's just some time to wait. Plus, relaxing is all we get to do. Here. When we're not fighting a fire, it's probably gonna be a bit more of a difference than anything else. Fighting a fire is what's gonna happen. Justin, stop hacking him. I'm gonna need some engines to volunteer themselves to see this. There's something on the line you're not gonna like. What is it? Hey, relax. It's just something that's really gonna go down. Go down. Come on, let's go. It's about Eddie. Come with me. Well, at least. So, so what exactly are you looking at? I mean, I think it's just a giant puddle. A giant puddle is right, Isabel, but this is not what he means. What he means is that, well, a giant puddle means that trucks are coming sunken in. That's a problem, said Eddie, but I don't see much of a problem at all. It just seems like it's some inconvenience. Might inconvenience to some of us, but it also means that trucks get warped. Warped? Warped means that they can get. I know what warped means, but I didn't know tracks get warped due to water. I thought it was the sun that caused it. There are multiple instances of tracks getting warped. The tracks that could get warped via the sun and also water. Water damage is a real thing. Thankfully, it's only happened to us like I don't know, 5 times, and that's since I've been here. It's a lot more recent times. Phew. But still, we have to keep on a high alert every time. What's the easiest way of getting all this water out? It's usually just taking a long hose system has. I gotta go somewhere else. I probably gotta see some other engines. They'll have some other way. And I gotta show them what's going on. The other engines might get more news. A long hose. Ready. Do any trucks have long hoses? I could do water tanks. That would probably be a bad idea. We need some way to get faster. So I know you have 2 water tank spell, but this isn't gonna be a good instance to use both of them. Besides, it's gonna take a lot more time just to get through all of that water. I see a point now. I see a point. Don't fine. So this is what you want us for, said Duck. So this is what you want us for. To see if these tracks were waterlogged. If that's bad news. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be doing too poorly. It just means that this thing is just not good at all. Well, at least everything is going to work. And if it doesn't, then we're kind of stuck here. Now, how do you think it's going to work? Well, Eddie and Belle are going to come through here, and they're going to start running and running a bit more. And they're going to start walking 1 inch. If my calculations are correct, they should be fine. Now, we all know how that's going to work out, but it shouldn't take too long. And besides, if you should probably expect the tracks pretty soon. The water damage may be just be pretty minimal. And if it's minimal, it doesn't mean they're going to be replaced. It just means that some things are going to be patched out. Some things? Yeah. Just every now and then, just something can happen. Just some bangs. Okay. It's good news. We fill up water this way. I know my second take should take all this. Some things are going to have enough space to. It's been for how you want to use to spray the fires, not, well, this. And with all that being said, you and I know it's a bad idea waiting to happen. Yeah, guess you're right. But I really just right now. The water's dirty also. It's rainwater. use rainwater to fight fires. Right, it's okay. Rainwater is incredibly effective on fires. That makes sense about fires are natural, but this is not. And using this for fight fire would be a terrible idea. Yeah, right. The ceiling got right. There's all track. Right, okay. Most tracks seem to be hey, and even though some had water damage, it wasn't enough that a hammer can fix. And it could work hard during the nights and make yellow signs to say under construction. These signs can make sure. Plus, signalmen will already be told to use them and then not make sure any engines can go through. Well, at least now things aren't going to go too poorly. So now nothing can go out of the ordinary. Yeah, it's about, but it's still kind of boring how things can go up. Nigel and Bell continue to clear up the line, but, well, at least now the war's almost done here. Yeah, it's one for the money, two for the show. Kind of like Elvis. Take one down, we'll take that one up. It'll make things a bit more smooth. Just then, Arthur and Hank came up. So you guys just clean up the water? What's Bill Water going to do now? Washington engine termination. Tell that to Percy, said Bell. She tried that and it inevitably blew up in his face. Oh, I forgot that, sorry. Yeah, water sometimes is a bit of a danger. I can tell. Luckily, there are common side effects to all this, and luckily for all that, most of the water you actually recover is actually good. It can be treated at filtration plants, and can be reused for some of the water. Yeah. And it can make everything feel it's better than when I get fish from. Yeah, this water here is gonna be fine. At least the rainwater here ain't gonna cause much more issues. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I know that it's not gonna be causing. Well, said Hank, as long as I can get going to go too poorly, it doesn't really seem that he comes around. But I don't know, it still seems a bit dangerous taking all the water in here. The water ain't gonna manage much to Bill. It's just a bit of rain. Rainwater ain't gonna cause us to stop just yet. We're stronger than that. Well, we'll see you later. See you later. Alright, good luck with that. Yeah. He's probably continuing on, Eddie. It's not like we're gonna be out. Yes, about water against this. We just need to clean it up, get rid of it, and probably sop it up before anything goes too dire. Agreed? Into the water. Clean it. Hose. So they knew they saw more water to get rid of in the end. And so they continued page. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, episode 147, Hiro and the Renegades. That should be the last of him, says Driver. It feels so good to have just be playing late night goods train as usual. Yeah, says Driver. It sure feels good indeed. Good. Hiro was happy to play just his usual late night goods trains. Just be careful on the line, says Driver. Why is that, said Hiro. There's been rumors lying around. What kind of rumors? Well, there's rumors about a thief group calling themselves the Renegades. The Watergades? The Renegades. I mean, just thinking about it, the Renegades seem like a pretty long-totaled group. And they've been robbing trucks for the past month or so. That doesn't sound like a good thing to... It's not, says Driver. Luckily, though, it should be a bit different. Maybe sometime soon you can actually go and try it out. Renegade's gonna be different. Oh. Yeah. Hiro was in the line that night. Right. The Renegades gave him quite a fight when he heard about them. Hey, do you think they got inside? Could be likely, says Driver. The police have yet to catch them. What are they like? They're a bunch of young punks is what they are, says Fireman. A bunch of young punks of what I've heard from the news. The news isn't always factual, says Driver. Yeah. I know, but there is still that possibility. Factual or not factual, they still gave Hiro quite a fight. Right. He continued to put his trucks down. Right. So, be on it. Trucks. He uncoupled from his trucks and went to sleep in the right. However, something peculiar happened at that moment. Whoa. Wow! Are you sure they left in there? It seems like these trucks are missing things. Trucks were still there, but everything inside them was gone. Valuable cargo and things like that were now gone. Huh. Looks like they're gone. I can't see anything else. Huh. Maybe it's down hatch car something up. Maybe something else like that. Jeez, Harry, you really are crazy. I mean, who in the hell is gonna call up anyways? It doesn't seem that likely. Yeah, maybe you're right. It seems a bit unlikely that okay. If the Renegades come back, though, it doesn't seem likely. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't make much sense. Talking about sense? What are you talking about? But, I mean, it's clearly the thieves again. The thieves again? What have you been doing again? Oh, anyways. No, the thieves, they're back. Oh, great, he's drunk. Listen, the Renegades don't strike on nights like this. Don't you get it? Yeah, you giant idiot. The Renegades are here. Here. I can feel it. The trucks are gone. Oh, great. Oh, great. So, do you think that... I'm awfully sorry about to hint. So, let's go to sleep. If the Renegades... So, we believe our hero's story. That's a story anyways. So nonsense that the trucks are gone. Trucks are gone? It's your fault, sir. Right, Malin? It's just a solar engine problem. Okay? If they were my trucks, nothing would have happened to them. Nothing. Huh. Wait. I just delivered some trucks. Uh-oh. Out of the way, Henry. I gotta go. Where's he off in such a hurry? What the? Huh? What the heck? But it should be... Driver? He was driving fine and just checked it. Huh? What the... Look, it's empty. Empty? Uh-oh. But, I think I got an idea. What if we paint a van like this? With fake food and all. And then, we put him in here. Man, this is the van to paint. It's fake fruit. Watch. Knock on wood, see? Knock on wood. Meaning what? Meaning that if this van is right, and if we catch them tomorrow morning, then we'll be catching them. And they'll be off to the cops. You sure this plan will work here? It better. His driver. I'm not really saying no to it. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'm not really confident in it, but I'll give it a shot. You're like, it's not like this thing's gonna work. Yeah, I'm aware, but it could be wrong. So, he'll have right. Shucks. He brought inside those engines and those supplies are hours for taking hours, and once we hide them, there's no way they're gonna get back. Here I overheard them. They won't exactly be quiet about it, so instead they use Sure. Oh hold on. What? Wait. Where are we going? I didn't say moving. Somewhere we didn't expect it. Somewhere we are not gonna expect it at all. So hey, you stupid engine! Here. Oh. Hiro had stopped. Thank you? And who calls? Hiro? Yes? Are these, yet? So, Hat, your officers, we didn't merely do a thing. Say it for the judge, said, man, and see it. Judge. Hiro? That's some clever thinking on your part. Catching them in the act. Man, we'll have this van quickly taken to the scrapyard tomorrow, and a new van will replace it again. Right. Thanks, I'm just happy I could help. Oh, you did help. Right? You did. Well, says, what do you think about that for an adventure? I got him hit. It wasn't what I was thinking for today. That's your response, says Fireman. Hey, you try to think of a better one after you just stopped 2 criminals. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not exactly the dumbest idea I could think of. Well, now, what will happen next? Well, and perhaps they're gonna be put away for some time. They got a litany of charges. They've stolen vans before, so you're aware of these kinds of stuff. Oh yes, I know all about their tricks, the cops. The cops soon hold the man away. Yeah, Hiro soon puffed away from the whole place, happy and thought. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 147, The Duke of Hazzard. Good morning, said Skarloey. Good morning. Indeed, said Mr. Hannah. Good morning. What's good about it, said Duke. Oh no, not this again, said Rheneas. What? Duke, why are you yelling at the top of the morning? I'm yelling because I just sleep next to Mighty. Mighty snores like crazy. Easy, Duke. I didn't hear him snore all night. That's probably because you had Driver playing music in your ears. Is this how he always is? Said Freddy. Pretty much, said Sir Handel. Pretty much. Oh, don't start now, Falcon. Don't start now. It's Sir Handel, said Sir Handel. Not Falcon. You've been at this for more than 50 years. It's Sir Handel. No. Everyone's just too happy all the time. It's just. I'm sorry, said PSM. Duke is like this when he doesn't get a good night's rest. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. In fact, it's not like this is his first time ever getting angry. It's like his 3rd or 4th this week. So, in general, said, this is just general of him? Yes. Decided to leave for the jobs, while leaving so many other engines behind for these events. It's sorry about snoring, said Mighty. Duke was still not happy. And he left, leaving him, Peter, Sam, and Freddy as 3 to see the sheds. Fine. So, does anyone want to talk about anything so funny? Hopefully Grandpuff isn't too angry. Man, who knew that Rheneas needs so much help getting up that hill with his own passengers? I was only going to do his second load day. I know, said Freddy. I know. Hey, what are you two lollygagging about? Nothing, said Freddy. We were just talking about Rheneas, actually. Humph. Well, I don't see it to it. You two don't really. So, jeez, Duke, line up, said PSM. Not now, Stuart. Not now. Okay then. And I don't really. Alright. Listen to the wind blow. Watch the sun rise. Running in the shadows. Damn your love. Damn your lies. Hey! Who's singing that infernal racket? Said Duke. Infernal racket? But that's Fleetwood Mac. They're amazing. Huh. Then how come they're saying such foul words? Oh, I forgot. Duke will not tolerate any sort of curse words. Even if it's just a simple one, that he will not tolerate it whatsoever. I, for- I guess I forgot to my driver that animation all day. Duke, why don't you just line up? Take a stroll on the rails. Humph! It's an engine like me that needs to take a stroll on the rails. Huh. Utter nonsense. Utter poppycock, I say. Twitty. Oh, you think this is funny, said Duke. You think this is really funny. Easy, Grandpa. Don't do it. Stewart! What? This will never see his grace. Your Grace stop is currently working at Ulster Castle. I don't mean so hurt Norby. I mean my Grace, the one who died in the war. Humph. Okay, I get it. Touchy subject, but you need to learn to settle the heck down. Said, you understand? I'm getting great, just great. Is he always like this in the mornings? Not always, said PSM, but he does tend to look extra cranky. Extra cranky? I'm going for just a small stroll. Good luck with that, said Buddy. The line's not doing so great. Humph, said Duke wasn't willing to listen to the younger engine's advice anytime soon, and before long, his mind started to wander as he started, by the way, to berate the other engines. However, with his mind wandering, he didn't think straight, and that caused issues. Hey, Duke, said Rheneas. Humph. Duke, I don't think you should go in this way. We've been forced to use a turntable around here to just turn around and stare at the loop line. The so that may be you, but the line doesn't seem that dangerous. Duke, you're turning into a real crankpot today. Crankpot? Crankpot? Oh, come on. I'm not crankpot, said Duke. Why is everyone so happy today? Why is everyone just so darn happy? He said. Mm-hmm. One was no, but the line side was secretly no longer viable and was being closed down for repairs. Duke didn't know this, and as such, he didn't really seem to care. Oh. Duke did not just puff down that part of the line, said Mac, right? He did. But that line's on repairs. We're bringing supplies there right now. Now, our cabs are full of them. Not at the moment. Duke is just pulling himself over there and a loud thud. Might want to tell that to someone else. That sounds pretty dangerous and mighty. Oh, darn. Wait for me! Rheneas, wait for me! Alert the nearest engine! Engine. You might need his help. I wasted this? Said this? Handle? Dude. Come on, Sir Handle. Just get over here. No. I don't need any help, said Duke. You clearly do. You're in a ditch, said Mighty. What were you thinking? Again. Why the heck am I pulled out of work? I don't get this. The heck you put out of work is probably because Duke is here. Well, I can't do it. I'm too heavy. We don't weigh that much, but Rheneas is the lightest of all three of us. That is true, said Mac. That is true. If you could go over there, it wouldn't really affect much. Fine. Oh, you want like this, Falcon? I'm getting you out, Rheneas. That's kind of final. I'm the lightest of all three of us, but technically, I shouldn't be doing this nonsense. Since this is all your fault, Duke. Duke, did you hear about the line being broken down? I did. You stupid engine! If you heard about it, then why didn't you listen? Said Duke. Because of what? Because I'm because you're old and don't listen to others to handle. No, no. Later that night, that everyone had heard about Duke's little predicament, and nobody was happy with him. Not even Miss Percival. Duke, enjoy that shed while you can. You may be an old engine, but that gives you no excuse to not listen to younger engines. What have you to say for yourself? I'm sorry, said Duke. And look up extra cranky, and that is no excuse, said Miss Percival. That is no excuse. As punishment, you will be staying in your shed for the rest of the day, and tomorrow as well. And now that we rebuild that ditch we've just dug. The other engines weren't happy. Duke was now blocking and throwing access to the sheds. Zones. One they decided. Guess I just weren't having enough. Decided to leave Duke in the dust. Just inside there and decided to go to sleep. Learning his lesson of maybe he should listen to others. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Mini Adventures, episode 149. Rocket powered. It was a hot day at Ulster Castle, and the engines weren't really feeling it. Passengers were starting to dwindle down as the August month started to turn a bit cooler, but the heat was still an issue. And stared blankly at each other. Well, this is awkward, said Millie. What are we going to do? Well, we could just sit and chat, said Stephen. That's not a good idea, said Angus. We'd look absolutely stupid doing that. I can't argue with that, said Stephen. I can't argue with that. Yeah, I can't argue with Stephen here on that one, said Millie. That's just better logic. But, since we're here, why don't we tell our stories? Not a chance, Angus. Mine's awkward enough. Same here, some Millie. It's like trying to get my middle school phase. Mine might be interesting. You're the rocket. You get the most interesting adventures out there. We got some time before Samson and Paxton coming with trucks and supplies for us. We can wait till then. This is going to be so boring, said Angus. Boring. Oh, line up, said Millie. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that could happen? It's Stephen. His stories are archaic as he is. You're right, man. You're right. Darn right I am. Hey, it's gonna take forever. Okay, everyone. Sit tight. Time for me to talk about my stuff. So, I was born in 1820. Nobody cares. Shut up. I'll tell my story. Again, I was born in 1829. Okay? Okay? By the time I was... Experiences were being built, though, I was already outdated. My design would have been tweaked to be better than others. And it didn't really make sense to fit in. So, I was mostly kept around as sort of a keepsake. But people did find me kind of frightening. Why is that today? It's because a big steam engine was very new to them. And a lot of people are fine by the concept of new. A lot of people are still fine by the concept of new to this day, similarly. Yes, I'm aware. Yeah, okay? But, to keep things easy, my sort of new was different from anyone else's. Ah! Screamed the man. Oh, it's just you, said Stephen. Yes, it's me, Sims Watson. It's not gonna matter much, so... Look, Daddy, a train! Get away from it, Stephen! Get away from it! Oh, that kid is out my same age as I am. Yeah, that's nice. I think that kid was named after you. Really? No. You're known as the Rocket. It's the fastest thing alive right now. Yeah, I can reach distances and reach very far distances. At the same time, though, you have to be kind of careful with your speed. It's a relegated. I'm aware. Not everyone's used to an engine that goes as fast as you are, or pulls as many trucks as you are, or doesn't have a horse in front of them. True. I constantly work myself busy. Some say it was mainly just a natural response, but I also worked in the mines too. I could pull as many as 4 wagons, however most times they had me pull 2, just to keep myself busy when I was in England. It was a long dramatic train, but people knew me for that. People knew that I could probably handle it. But it wasn't like I was going to over-exert myself. I was one of the very few steam engines to exist, as people were so terrified of us. Plus, we were hulking machines after all. I don't blame you, but we're simply smaller than you. That's true, Sabine. Look at you, we're toys. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware you two are rather small, but that's not important. What is important, though, is that at mines, my purpose was basically one. The mines basically been working for a good 30 or 40 years, and they seem to be going away anytime soon. You were built basically 80 years before the World War II, so it doesn't really seem to matter much. You had a long time going. I'm aware. Well, let's say I remember back in just old timey concerto was working. It made for an unusual day at night. So I didn't do work, and I didn't get much out. But it was my whole days. It was how I operated, and it was how I really stretching for it. You didn't have much to do because you were the only steam engine around for a long time. I guess I did stretch it for a little, but it really doesn't matter. I saw it much more impressive than you too. Speak for yourself. I just get to scrapyard, whatever is there. And I've been stuck in a shed for so many years, a million. The Earl is so fat, passing with a story or so. It really is something else. Yes, Steven, I'm aware. But, please, it's just this, I guess. I think they did try to overstretch this, and oh, I hear them already. We're here to even to Maximum. Oh, great. Wait, our help is here for the day. Not really help, more as in trying our best to just, live us supplies. Alright. Again, don't see the issue, but it does make sense that this whole thing is there. And remember, we're all here. We're all safe. Yeah. We're here just to help you out with your arrangement. And just bring some goods for you. What are you guys doing here anyways? Steve was just trying to think about the old days of Millie. We'll be on our way then. See? Here. Yes. You have to engage Millie. I'll just shunt them though. I don't think they need to be seen pushing. Oh, we can just push them. What do you think? I think Steven's song is good enough? Yeah, it's the same as everyone else's, and I guess that's all I know. Yeah. It's the same old story. Right? Paul on. But he decided to pull on his own story. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 150. Take the Molly and Run. It was a breezy day on the island of Soto. But, well, hey, wait,
What's going on here? Hold on. What the heck is happening here? Here. Who are you? Where am I driving fireman? Why am I not moving? You're not going anywhere, Missy. Excuse me, I have a name. Who the heck are you, and what the heck is going on here? This is a hostage situation, Missy. My name is Molly, not Missy. Well, Molly. What do you mean hostage situation? What are you talking about? Just sit tight. Just sit tight, Missy. It will be great. Sit tight. You're gonna be a train. I can move. No, that cold you can't. You monster. You're gonna hear the end of this, and his kidnapping soon spread around the island, and before long, it seemed that everyone would hurt. But so I'm saying in the places, Billy Mack is a detective down in Texas. You know, he always knows where to get the facts is. News up and Texas. American taxes. Yeah. Way. Billy Joe caught up with a. So you might want to see this. What now? What now? What? I wonder what's so important that I have to get to find this. And oh my goodness, what is everyone doing here? That's what we're here for, sir. Molly's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What is the meaning of this? Why is the station so crowded? Well, she kidnapped. How do you know? Well, I was meant to pull a goods train with her today, but she never arrived in Murdoch. And then I told everyone else here. It's kind of easy to see why. Afterwards. So, let me get this straight, and I'm using that term loosely. Molly's been kidnapped, and now, and I can't believe I'm saying this, every engine here in that station has been told the news. Great. Just great. And I was just about to file some paperwork too. Aye. Does anybody know where Molly's whereabouts? Everyone looked at Rosie. Me? Why me? How would I know what Molly's whereabouts? Well, said Stephanie, you're Molly's best friend. Yes, but I don't know where everything by her is. I don't know where everything is of hers. But you two hang out all the time. Yes, but you're not gonna let me win with this one, are you? Nope. That's enough of you two. So, do you know where she is? Heavens, no! I don't know where she is. And if I did, I wouldn't rat her out. I wouldn't snitch her out. I wouldn't rat her at all. Like, we're best friends. What kind of idea do you think that is? Well, someone will have to know. And if we don't know, then it's going to cause a lot of issues. So, any volunteers on trying to get rid of what the? Who is that? That's the last time I had a rope in my mouth. You've had one before. Anyway, who are you two? Well, Molly's driver and fireman. We might have an idea where she is. What? I mean, and why are you held up with rope? It's a long story. First up, we weren't held up, we were tied up. Some guy kidnapped Molly and is now holding her for ransom. It's a hostage situation, apparently. He tied us up because we would suss out the details and left us here. So, we're kind of now stuck here. To suss out the details, huh? But, well, any volunteers to help? So, is he? Why me again? For crying out. Fine, I'll go. Everyone soon left, leaving her alone. Well, it can't be that hard to find Molly. She's yellow. How many yellow engines are there again, Soda? Let's see here. Duncan. Steven, Bill, Ben, Stephanie, Murdoch. Okay, back question. But, other than that, is there another way? It can't be that hard to find a yellow tender engine, especially one like Molly. I mean, she's gotta be easy to find, then where are we gonna start looking? Yeah, I know. So, no, just keep your eyes open for her. She could be anywhere. Might want to call in some favors too. I have got 2 friends that may help us out. These 2 I'm thinking of. See, Molly's driver might want to get this. Molly, Molly. Well, she could be anywhere. The main line is pretty big. Molly. See, Lee. Oh, where's that engine? Hey, come on. I can't just. I thought I would see something yellow. Oh, come on. Where is she? Where is she? Wow. This is stupid. Someone will find me sooner or later. Yeah, I don't think so, my pretty. I'll have you too. I'm not Dorothy, but whatever. Molly! Rosie! Hey, you are. Rosie. Drat! The chicken's up! I'm going out here. Come on. Tough. I'm so happy to see you. Tough. Look what I bought. My driving fireman. Nice to hear. Oh, missed us? Have I? Like I ever. What's up? Oh, stop. I wonder where you're going after all this time. I'm running away. See? Wait, as if. Oh, come on. What are you? I might have brought in a few friends at her bed. Hello, what do I have here? Yeah, here. You're not going anywhere. On. So, go away. Thanks, Nationality. I wonder how you found me. Call it luck, call it intuition, call it whatever you like. Look, I think it's just happy that you're safe. Yeah. I'm wondering what they're gonna do to that guy. Probably just put him in balls for a few years and for trying to hold an engine hostage. Probably a bit of a silly plan if you ask me, said the driver. Yeah, I know. But seriously, yeah, a lot of forethought for that idea. A lot of dumb forethought, but still forethought. Let's see. Yeah, let's. The 2 friends decide to do just that.